Okay, ready, Emma?
Yeah.
The Legend of Tim Corrigan,
The Legend of Tim Corrigan.
a Father's Day tribute,
A Father's Day tribute.
Mile High Edition. Mile High Edition.
My
To be read aloud by the grandkids
to be read aloud like the grandkids.
with great courage,
Right. With great courage.
zero retakes.
Six.
All right, here we go. Now gather round, the time has come for facts about our Grandpa Tim. Some men have heroes they look up to, but all their heroes look up to him. You've heard the tales of Chuck Norris, sure, the toughest man the world could name, but Chuck keeps a photo in his wallet of Tim Corrigan doing the same. They say Chuck Norris counts to infinity twice. Tim counted to infinity once, then got back to work, started in construction at age 17, a Denver roughneck, a half hippie, half hurricane, all grit. He's been outworking men 30 years his younger ever since. They gave him a National Tilt-Up Award, the whole USA, and other salesmen build a quote and take a coffee break. Tim built the quote, the wall, the building, and the bay. He doesn't sell construction supply. Construction supply gets nervous when Tim Corrigan drives by. And he drives a Ford. Only Ford. He's only ever bought a Ford. And that F-150's got 300,000 miles and it's barely bored.
Chuck Norris can do 1,000 push-ups. Tim does one, and the floor does the rest. Now here's a fact that proves the man's a myth come to life. He tore his rotator cuff, breaking the world bench press record. Same rep, set the record, and the injury, all at once. The doctor took one look and very seriously implored, "Mr. Corrigan, it's time. No more weights. You're done. Try silver sneakers. Nice and gentle. A stretch, a little fun." Tim laughed at the man. Laughed right out the door. And within a single year, at 72, he was back to benching 315 like he had something to prove. He goes to the gym alone, thank you very much. No group fitness, no clapping, no high fives, no fuss. He's got opinions on the foo-foo coffee crowd. Those coffee, vanilla, oat, half calf, whatever it is, folks on the bus. "That's not coffee," says Tim. "That's a dessert wearing a hat." And after dinner, hot water. Just hot water. Imagine that. No tea, no lemon, no nonsense. The man drinks it plain. A cup of warm nothing. And somehow, it's exactly his lane. There are Chuck Norris jokes, and then there are Tim Corrigan facts. One's a movie star, and the other one showed up, did the work, and never bragged.
Chuck Norris keeps the schedule. Tim is the schedule. He is not, and we mean not a spontaneous man. He lives the same fine day on glorious repeat. Whole Foods, natural grocers, near daily on the dot for Abby, his bride of 46 years, his greatest feat. He makes her a shake. He cleans the whole kitchen with pride. He's on the phone with a customer, building quotes by the score. And Tim has exactly 2 settings, and we'll have you all know, up doing a chore or asleep on the couch mid-show. There is no third gear. There is no sit and relax. He's vacuuming the garage or he's snoring through the facts. You'll find him on the recliner, the remote in his hand, 10 minutes into a war doc, and gone into dreamland. Chuck Norris orders fast. Tim orders off the radio. He hears an ad on a talk radio and orders 4. But here's the twist that'll get you. The thing you adore, the blanket, the gripper, the gadget, the goo. He's not buying for himself, he's buying for you. The man is a prototype of every boomer that's been. Yet every package on the porch has somebody else's name within. Saw this and thought of you. And he says it with a grin. And the thing that he keeps, oh, he keeps them like gold. Same pen and same pencil for 20 years. He takes care of his things like their treasure untold. His haircut unchanged since the dawn of days, just less and less hair. As he went through a phase till he finally said fine and just went straight to a buzz. The same handsome mug, just with slightly less fuzz.
Chuck Norris once cried once. Tim cries every time the national anthem hits, and out comes tears every single time. He never wore a uniform, but his heart wears the flag. His own dad rests in Fort Logan beneath the Denver sky, and Tim the Patriot, the reader of every war, Civil War, World War I, World War II, knows exactly why. He could tell you the Gettysburg like he marched it himself, and the summit of Normandy, every general, every stand, and the day Elway and the Broncos finally won the big one. Our grandpa fell flat on his face and wept across the land. That's right, the strongest man in Denver, down on the floor, sobbing into the carpet, 'cause Orange Crush settled the score.
Chuck Norris is the center of attention. Tim ducks out the side door so nobody claps. He's made good money, a lot. And if we're honest and fair, he spent near all of it on the people in his care. The most unselfish man you'll find on God's green earth, who'd rather give a gift than ever speak about his own worth. On Sunday, you'll find him as an usher at the door, greeting every soul with a handshake and a grin. Welcome, good to see you. He means it every word. That's church the way it's meant. Hold the door and let him in. And on his evening walks, he knows the whole block. He'll stop with the neighbors for a 40-minute talk. See a guy from grade school he hasn't seen since 62, and Tim knows his mom, his dad, and both his dogs' names too. If loyalty had an upgrade, a deluxe premium tier, it would be named Tim Corrigan. The man is loyalty here.
He's got opinions, our grandpa, and he'll share them. Quite plain. Be men. Serve your family. Quit your belly aching in rain. Work hard. Hit the gym. Show up at the church on the hill. Be faithful. Be steady. Say you'll do it, then do it. With will. That's strength under control, the way Tim's always lived. Once a fightin' young roughneck, now a rock that gives and gives. He ran marathons. He helped build a high school field from the ground. He was president of the Warriors youth football all year round. And when it was with his kids, buckle up. Strap in tight. He was the craziest, most all-in sports dad in sight. We had a batting cage in the backyard, a pitching machine out back. The man didn't dabble in youth sports. He went full attack. Aunt Abby was all-state shortstop and pitcher, a flame. How'd she get so sharp? Here's the legendary claim. Tim sat on the bucket and caught our pitches for hours, taking fastballs off his shins like they were April showers. Ryan, my dad, caught in college, squatted behind the plate, and who built that arm, that grit, that work ethic so great? A dad on a bucket, a cage in the yard, a machine, the hardest working sports dad the Mile High's ever seen. That's how you grow a person, Tim will say with a nod. Hard work, a little failure, and a whole lot of God.
Chuck Norris has grandkids. Tim has a legend in 5 voices: John, James, Joshua, Judah, and Emma. Age 7. The granddaughter who's got him wrapped clean round her thumb. Now we live in Kansas City. He's out in Denver still. So he only gets to see us a few times a year. But when he does, the toughest man in all the Rockies turns to absolute mush the second we appear. Now here's the plot twist nobody saw coming this year. The man who has never vacationed, not once, not anywhere near, who's faithful to the routine like the sunrise is to the dawn, is taking his bride to Rome, to Italy. He's actually gone. For 46 years of shakes and store runs and quotes, and now a more. Tim packing his bags and his coats. Look out, Coliseum. Look out, Italy Cafe. Through, he'll order a hot water, and that's all he'll say.
So here's the truth beneath all the jokes that we tell. The strongest, the funniest, the hardest working as well. The best dad and husband in the whole wide world. Long story is Tim Corrigan, our grandpa, our family's whole victory. You can keep your Chuck Norris, your movie screen might. We've got the real deal. And he's asleep on the couch by tonight. He doesn't want to be the spotlight, the trophy, or the fame. So we'll just shout it loud. Grandpa, we love you, Tim Corrigan. Happy Father's Day.
Amen.